We brought a friend. His name
1, 2, 3.
is Chris Gilmore.
Wow.
Welcome,
When did
Chris
you
Gilmore
get here?
Productions.
Goodness.
That actually worked!
Like magic.
Hello, Cameron.
Hey.
All right, this is Fat Stallion. Date night
That's Stallion Band.
Welcome
in
to
the
the
backyard.
Production.
Here we're gonna have a workout session with Jeremiah with Light
The trick is to flex
yeah.
all day long.
all day long and not drink any water.
No water.
I ain't got
You
no
get,
guns.
you get,
That
you get
way-
real fit.
You just drink
real
coffee?
fast.
Yep.
And pass out a lot.
Why is Chris here?
Why
glad you
am I here?
asked. So
Well-
Chris Gilmore
That's
is
me.
the director of our new music video that'll be coming out
This week.
soon.
Soon. Well,
Well, no.
It'll be finished this
Yeah.
week. It might not be released this week though.
We shot what 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Handful of weeks, yeah.
Was it that long ago?
it was
already?
only like 3.
It feels like 2.
It doesn't
feels
feel
like
like
it
that
was
long
last
ago at all.
No.
So we're having date night in the backyard because we just shot a promotional photo. And
Right
we
here.
invited our director, Chris, over.
All right.
And we're going to talk about kind of like his thing and what he does and video and that. And
How
we'll-
do you make a music video? What's the general process from a director's standpoint?
Grit, spit, and a lot of technology.
I want that on a t-shirt.
I thought it was alchemy, blood, and like rituals or something.
Maybe for your recipe, but not for mine.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, what kind of stuff do you do? Like, what do you like think about? Like, how do you like organize your process? Like, how you go about putting together what you shoot?
Yeah, as you conceptualize whatever it is, if it's a project for a client like us, or if it's one of your own personal videos, on Straw Hat McCandless, his YouTube channel, he also does stuff there. Like whatever video it might be, what's kind of your general process once you start to get an idea of what you want to do?
Yeah, so it just starts with an idea. Usually, when I'm listening to a song, I'm just like thinking of what would be cool visuals with that. Then you don't need a big crew to shoot. Like when I shot the video with you guys, I was the only cameraman. Yeah, my arms ache from carrying my gear around for half the day. Yeah, so it starts with an idea. These guys these guys already had an idea. Won't say too much about it because I don't want to get sued when I'm right in front of them. Very secret. Won't be secret for too much longer, I suspect. But we just like conceptualize like where to go and where to shoot. We went out to the farm to shoot scenes out there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
We got there early.
Yeah,
We were up at like
very
4
early.
o'clock.
Yeah, I had doubts because it was windy. It was cold. It was windy. It was going to be cold. Emma almost lost her toes.
It was very cold.
As you do.
How do you go about like deciding where, like, when and where and how you want to like film like a high point of a project?
Yeah, different framing, different angles.
Yeah.
Like,
Since the videos on my YouTube channel, Straw Hat Mechanics will type that out later. I just have myself, my camera on a tripod. Now once I stuck my camera between two canopy posts or whatever, just get the shot was like super janky. Praise Dolby. Dolby is the god of jank.
Ah.
So whenever you make something janky, praise him for making it work.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Okay.
Praise Dolby for making janky setups work. Gotta go all 3 cameras.
Right.
From what Chris has already told us about his process, he'll do like a rough cut and then what we call the presentable cut
Yeah.
and then the final draft. So the rough
Final
cut.
cut.
Final cut. So, and that is literally exactly what it
don't know
sounds
the
like. So can you tell us more about what the rough cut experience is like for you?
It's garbage. I honestly do not like doing a rough cut because it's just like it's like
Just like brainstorming, you're just
Yeah.
kind of spitballing.
yeah, but it's like that.
Throw the
It's like
videos
building
in
a
again.
really rickety block tower, but you're an adult. It's like trying to set the foundation in place for what's to come. You just have to like toy with stuff and see what works and what's not. Had to watch all the clips before you even start thinking something.
There's a lot of footage to sift.
Yeah, and also I got like halfway through the footage before I started the cut. I was like, wait, let's do this.
Yeah.
And that's how the rough cut came about.
How many different shots did we take for Prospect?
It was a lot.
I don't even know.
170 something.
Well, there you go.
That's how many shots we took
179.
for
That
one
was
4.5
like
minute video.
174.
That's okay. There we
Something
go.
like that.
Yeah, it was 16 gigs of footage. I was giving it to these guys to look over.
Yeah, that was
And
something we were
yeah.
able to do is go through and pick like the important parts
Yeah.
or decide between
Things that we
two
really like.
separate shots of the same thing, which
Yeah.
one we liked or was more appropriate.
And I would
or
say,
worked
too,
out.
Yeah, I made you guys do like 10 takes, and I kind of felt bad.
No, that's
okay.
perfect.
That's the way you
Rather
gotta
be
do it.
thorough.
That's how you get
Gotta
the
do
good
it.
take.
That's
Yeah.
how you get it.
Exactly.
And like it's
They
been
gotta
really,
get that money shot.
it's been really
Exactly.
cool doing this because
Yeah.
we get to have this back and forth and like actually and like collaborate and make a project together.
Yeah, that's why I don't like working by myself because like it's just me. It's only my thing. By working with other people as their pains as their chance as well.
Collaboration is what's
Yeah, it makes everything that more awesome and that more fun to do.
Yeah,
Well, it's the difference
agreed.
between the Emma project and Fat Stallion.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the difference between all of the music that I put out by myself, which I'm kind of proud of,
You greedy
and
bastard.
then Fat Stallion, which is significantly cooler.
there you
If
go.
you're in the northern Colorado region, excuse my burp, you should come see a show.
Yeah.
When's our next one?
Our next one is June 2nd at the
Is that
Zephyr Lounge in Aurora.
Yeah, going back for round 2 at the Zephyr Lounge.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, didn't you guys just have like 2 shows in Denver?
Yeah,
We
just
did.
got
We did,
Yep.
yeah.
We did just have 2 shows.
And then after the
How do they
second
do it?
is the 16th
The 16th at the Colorado Room in Fort Collins.
Colorado
There you
Room,
go.
Fort Collins.
I should come to that one.
Yeah. that'd
You
be
should go to
sweet,
that.
man.
That's gonna be
Definitely.
fun.
Now, do you guys have any questions for us? Do you have any questions
Yeah.
for
Feed
Chris?
us questions.
What program do
Chris,
you
what
use?
program do you use?
No. Oh, what program do I use? I currently use a free software called HitFilm Express. HitFilm Express. You can go check it out.
Hit Film
Yeah,
Express?
I actually just updated it. Updated. They just came out with an update like last week or something.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a good handful of really awesome free video editing
Yeah.
softwares available.
Yeah.
I use a different one. I use VSDC, which is also like even to pay for it is pretty cheap, and it's got some really awesome resources. Jack uses
I
DaVinci.
use DaVinci.
Yeah.
So another good free
mostly,
one.
which is pretty solid. It's a little bit more geared towards just like general color correction
Yeah.
rather than like post effects or
Yeah.
anything like that. But it's
Yeah.
still free and it works really well. So I'm not going to complain.
Moral of the story: free software does not mean bad software.
Yeah.
I tend
Or
to
just
be
creative
super
stuff in
critical
general.
of all my
Favorite
own work.
Disney
you have this
princesses?
problem
Being
too.
critical of yourself is the most difficult thing and
Yeah.
also the most important thing to come to
Yeah.
terms with
Yep.
as an artist.
Yeah, very
you want
true. Very
to hold
true.
yourself to a standard, but at some point also you have to realize that like you are a human.
We all make mistakes.
And you're in a learning process. At some point, you have to decide, okay, this project is going to be done. I'm going to push it out, and then now knowing what I have, I'm going to make a better project next time.
Yeah,
And you got to
one of-
keep doing that.
One of the things that we talk about a lot is, we might have talked about it on a previous date night. I don't remember. There's been a lot of them at this point. But like the ability to finish projects is
That's-
really important, and you actually learn a lot more from that than abandoning projects. Even if you think like you're wrapped up in your own brain, as I have been millions and millions of times before, and like, man, this song is garbage. This just does not sound good. This melody is not the way I want it to be. This chord progression is so boring and cliche. Like this is stupid. I should just stop writing songs. I should just stop playing music. But then,
Tell that voice to screw off.
yeah, right.
There you
then
go.
you gotta make that voice shut up somehow, and it's different for everybody. But getting through that and actually finishing the project, then you can look at it as a finished project rather
Yeah.
than a demo or a half-finished project. And then you know where you want to start and where you want to end for your next project, and that's super important.
That's a big deal.
Oh yes. Yeah. The more projects you start and finish, the better you will get.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
I guarantee it.
Repetition.
If they're not quite what you wish they were, that means that you have the ability to make it better next time.
Yeah.
It means that you understand like what you need to improve on, and that's really important. But also,
Arguably
you
more
can't.
important than creating the best product in that moment.
And at the same
Amen.
point, and at the same time, that critical mindset is really valuable, but you can't let it bring you down because it's very easy to think that what you're doing sucks.
yes.
But you got to
And
keep going.
Also, the things that you do when you're first starting out are just not going to be as good as they will be when you have more experience.
Yep.
Mozart's First Symphony in E flat major, the whole theme is bum 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 bum.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. It's really lame. It's really cheesy. It's just a
Hey,
major
Joseph.
arpeggio.
I haven't seen you for a long time. Hello.
Granted, he
Hello.
wrote it when he was 6.
Friend of mine from high school.
But it wasn't
He's cool.
until his 25th symphony that like I don't really know of any like successful like large symphony orchestras anymore, other than people that like specialize in classical music and like Mozart and Haydn and stuff that really play any of his symphonies before 25.
Yeah.
It's 25 and 40 and 42 and 41.
They're really good
33.
names.
I'm just blanking out. I don't understand any of this.
But he had to write 25 symphonies before he started doing stuff that people liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even his fifth,
It's a process.
Fifth symphony.
It
That's
is a
Beethoven.
slow process.
He had a Fifth Symphony,
and don't
it just
get-
wasn't as cool as Beethoven's.
Yeah, you see why he's a musician and I'm not.
And don't get
okay.
down like comparing yourself to other people's stuff. You always want to be watching and checking things out and learning and seeing what the pros are doing,
Yeah.
what these people that you like aspire to be like are doing. But
Just do it.
but you're seeing their product after 5 years, 10 years of trying and practicing and sucking. You know, it's really easy to go, oh, I'll never be that good. But like they are only there because they've been doing it for a long time.
Well, and I think something too is that like comparing yourself to other people, it robs you of happiness.
yeah.
Like to be straightforward. So like learn from other people, learn what they have to, learn what their process is, and take it as you will. You don't have to do exactly what they did. You're your own person.
That's why Beethoven had such a crummy life. Because he kept comparing himself to Mozart, and his dad compared him to Mozart, and actually beat him up several times physically because he wasn't Mozart.
Dude,
That's nice.
being compared to other people,
It
It's
sucks.
it
Yeah.
sucks.
sucks.
So why on
much.
earth
We're
would you do
doing
that
our
to
thing. Don't
yourself?
compare us to iconic legends of the 80s.
Well, for one. But like seriously, like it sucks so much to have other people do that to you. Why on earth would you do that to yourself? Like
Yeah, for real.
like you really have to have a really solid understanding of self-compassion
Again,
to
it's
really
fifth
get better at anything. Because if you don't do something as well as you'd like, and you're so worried about the fact that it's not good, what on earth is going to like let you get past that? You have to be kind to yourself, and you have to understand that like it will get better. Like
Your worst critic, undeniably, positively, is yourself.
yeah.
So tell yourself to shut the frack up and
Yes.
go make some content.
At any rate,
Yeah.
with
Go
that,
make music, go draw, go make videos for crying out loud. Just freaking do
Yes.
it.
do it.
Share your love.
Do it.
And
Do
make
it.
the
Do
world
it.
a better place.
Amen.
Hallelujah!
Praise the Lord.
Yelling.
At any rate, with that, this has been Fat Stallion.
I think that's a good note to end on.
All right, this has been Fat Stallion.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome.
Bye.
Bye. Have a great
Check me on. Check me on Instagram.
Bye.
Chris Gilmore Productions.
Do it.
Do it. Bye.
Okay.
Party, 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 party.
Honey.
Rat.
Dab.
Okay.
Okay. I hit the thing, right?